right, we all know a good night's rest is essential for our health, but many Americans struggle to get enough sleep. That includes our children.
Yeah, doctors say sleep disorders are becoming a huge issue for young people, and technology, it appears, maybe not so surprising, is often to blame. Dr. Melissa Westendorf is the co-founder of the Technology Wellness Center. She is here with a guide to help parents.
Good to see you.
Good to see you again.
And my personal feeling is the older they get, I mean, a lot of people struggle with toddlers and babies with sleep issues, but honestly, once they get past a certain age, I think the older they get, the harder it is for parents to encourage good sleep habits.
Right. They have so many things pulling on them, right? Yeah. A lot of athletics or drama or sports and then school, right?
And so they social media.
And
social
summer.
media. But yes, my emphasis, and summer, my emphasis is the technology seems to be impacting sleep disorders. Now, it doesn't account for all of this huge increase. I mean, it's a 3 times increase.
Well, how many kids are affected?
Oh, right. So in the study that they did over in the United Kingdom, which should relate here as well, they had, it went from 3,000 with sleep disorders in, say, around 2006 to over 8,000 in 2014. That's a huge increase for a disorder to happen. But what they're also, how they treat it is with melatonin. So melatonin is something naturally in our body, but you can prescribe it or give it to help regulate sleep. There have been a 10-fold increase in the amount of melatonin given to people.
Can you also buy that at health food stores?
Yeah, you certainly can buy that at health food stores.
So it's not only by prescription?
No, not at all.
Okay.
But that's concerning that our kids are having this much problem sleeping.
Okay, but define sleep disorders. So my immediate thought is not getting enough sleep, but it goes beyond that, right?
Right, it is. It's not getting enough sleep, but it's also not going into the kind of sleep that you need. So it could be trouble falling asleep. It could be waking up in the middle of the night, and maybe you're not fully conscious where you're not sleeping, or you don't realize that you're not sleeping, right? You're kind of in that weird state. Or you wake up early. It's not, your brain is not shutting down into that sleep mode. And so, like, I've even experienced this when I've been working a lot at night. I experienced excessive fatigue, but I didn't realize it. I mean, I didn't feel that sleepy, but I was having some of the other symptoms that indicated it was excessive fatigue. I shut it down and it went away, those symptoms.
Interesting.
Well, and you've got these signs of sleep deprivation, things that you can look for in people. We've got a graphic of it. Number 1, clearly, we all know irritability.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know when someone's tired, especially a child, when they're irritable. Anxiety.
Absolutely, anxiety. In fact, I know some people whose children have experienced anxiety during the day. They took away the devices. The anxiety has decreased.
Wow. Dizziness, it might shock people.
That's the one I experienced, actually. I was having episodes of dizziness. Went to my doctor. We talked about perhaps it's this excessive fatigue. And sure enough, I cut it off, and it went away almost instantly.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Almost like a vertigo type thing.
Almost. It was weird. It was very, very weird.
And probably not surprisingly, poor concentration. I mean, and you think about how many hours our kids spend at a desk or in a classroom trying to learn. And if they're not getting the sleep they need, it's hard to concentrate, I think, for as long a day as they have. And some of their subjects are so tough.
I know.
It's like, get the sleep so that they can concentrate. And then impulsivity.
Yeah, impulsivity, because remember, they're not thinking clearly, right? They're kind of in a little bit of a fog. And so you might, you know, kids will do something that maybe they wouldn't. I mean, kids have impulsive problems anyway, right? But now we're making it worse. The important thing, if you look at these symptoms, they are very similar to ADHD symptoms.
Yeah.
So we have recommended that if you have a kid who maybe is having some of these ADHD-like symptoms, cut off their technology, see what happens. It doesn't mean they don't have ADHD, but it's a way to naturally see if that's what's the cause of it. Because if you can avoid medications in your kids, let's do it, right?
These are things parents can do now. So number 1, you said in terms of timing, cut that technology off by 6 o'clock.
Right. Melatonin.
Good luck with that, everybody.
Yeah, I know, it's really hard. But they're thinking that blue light emissions is actually cutting off your melatonin 2 to 4 hours.
So question on that, because there's the thing on the iPhone, you know, where you can turn the light mode, you know, to night mode or whatnot, and you could set it. Does that reduce it enough to reverse some of these, or do you really have to cut out the technology altogether?
I think it depends on the problems that you're having. You can start with a blue light filter. That was one of the recommendations we have too. Use that filter even at, you know, starting at 6 o'clock. If you can, you know, take everything out of the bedroom is, of course, another issue.
Yes.
And then these really, really attractive computer glasses.
Okay, I was wondering why you brought those V cool glasses.
Yes, you may try them on if you want.
Right. Okay. Can I try them?
Like you're about to weld. Okay. They look like a weld.
Absolutely. Now, there are several different varieties. I don't endorse any particular one. It looks awesome.
Yep. Okay. You got
to snort out of Dave.
Oh, I see the world through rose-colored or amber-colored glasses.
Yes.
So this is more of a warm light.
Right, so it cuts down the blue light emissions, and when you're on your computer, colors are different. So I only use them at night.
Yeah.
I don't wear these out. There are other kinds of computer glasses that are a little cooler that you could wear at the office, or you can even go to your eye doctor and you get prescription ones.
If you want to look these up online,
you can actually just Google computer glasses. The reasons why these are nice is because they're really cheap.
Right.
You know, you can get them for your kids, and
then you're not taking away the technology. Right.
Cheap and stylish.
Right. So now there's other reasons to cut down technology late at night, but in terms of the light, yes.
If you want to make it easier on your parenting, we talked about blue light filter. I don't understand what number 4 is. What's this? It's patience?
Patience. It's not going to happen overnight.
I was like, wait, she's never heard that word before?
I spelled it correctly,
right?
I
don't understand it. I don't know.
Like patience, huh?
Yes. So patience. Parents need to be patient. The last recommendation is that the digital, taking it away for 30 days that I've talked about before. Be patient. The body actually can forget how to fall asleep. Your brain can forget. So you need to practice getting it back to sleep, and it's going to be painful, and it's going to take a while.
Yeah.
And real quick, digital distraction, you're saying?
Yeah, that's the 30-day.
Oh, okay.
Just take yourself away from that, do other things, don't use the digital, and see if you get any improvement.
We were talking about this today, technologywellnesscenter.com. Tiff and I were talking in the office. Do people visit you there, or is it mainly you have a website where you share resources? Do people actually visit you ever at the Technology Wellness Center?
So I have an office up in the Mequon area. It's located in the Becker-Jabot Psychological Services. And so if people have issues or want to work with me, they certainly can contact me through, on the website it has my contact information. But the website does just give a lot of this information that I share here and in other places.
Love it. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Nice to see you as well.
You should be here every day. Can you come home with me and
help
me raise my kids? Great to see you, Melissa. Thank you so much.